Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this video, you probably already know that it is time for the Sephora VIB sale, which is like Christmas to makeup lovers. It's my favorite time of the year personally. I believe it actually started today for VIB Rouge members. If you're not a Rouge member, I think it starts tomorrow, April 8th. So I reached out to you guys that follow me on Snapchat and I asked you guys if you wanted to see a recommendations video and you guys said yes. So I pulled a bunch of stuff from my collection. I got a big box here of all things from Sephora, some of my favorites and things I would totally recommend. So with that being said, we're just gonna jump right in and start pulling things out. A lot of these products I've probably already done like separate review videos on, so if you guys want to see like separate in-depth review videos of some of the products, I will link any videos that I have down below so you guys can go check them out and get like more information about the products. I'm out of breath. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. I love this one so much. I already did a separate review video on this foundation, so I'm not going to talk too much in depth about it, but this foundation is amazing. I'm wearing it today. It's very full coverage. It's a very like liquidy consistency and you only need the smallest amount and it just blends out to perfection. I'm telling you, just try it. You'll be blown away. The first time I put it on my face, I was just like, what is this? Because it's totally different than any foundation I've ever tried before. The consistency is just very unique. This is definitely a matte finish foundation, but I do think that all skin types can get away with wearing it. Just make sure if you're really dry and you have like dry patches to exfoliate, otherwise it will probably stick to them. But my oily girls will definitely love this. It's just a beautiful foundation. So definitely go check out my full review video on this foundation. I do a demo and everything, so if you're interested in this foundation, you'll probably get some better information out of that video. While we're on like the foundation category, I want to mention this little guy. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. This is more so along the lines of like a BB or a CC cream. It has a very light coverage, but it does a really good job at evening out the skin tone. It gives you like a really nice natural looking finish, nothing too cakey or heavy. It's going to be perfect for the summertime because it has an SPF 20 in it, so it also has a little bit of perfection. It is perfection. A little bit of protector in it. This is a new favorite of mine. I love it just like on the go kind of thing when I don't really want to put much effort into doing myself. Just throw it on and make everything look a little bit more even. I do also have a separate review and demo on this, so if you want to see what it looks like going onto the skin, go check that out. I just think this is a really great product. Next I have two products from Dr. Brandt. These are really going to keep your pores under control. I've been testing these out. They're actually both samples. I got this one as a Points Perks from Sephora, and I just got the sample size of this one because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and it's kind of pricey for a primer, but I ended up really liking both of these. This one is the Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. It says it deep cleans pores and smooths the texture of skin, and I definitely do see a big difference in my pores when I use this. They just look like instantly cleared out. I've mentioned this in one of my videos before, but I'm definitely really liking this one. I'm probably going to get the full size in my Sephora order also. And then this one is the Pores No More Pore Refining Primer. This one is a primer. It goes on before your makeup and it does a really good job at making things, if you have larger pores, look really smooth out and perfected. I've definitely tried a lot of these pore filling primers. There's some good ones out there, but this one is definitely the best one that I've tried so far, and I see a really dramatic difference when I use it. I have large pores and it just fills everything in nicely and really does make a big difference, so I would definitely check these out if you have a big pore problem like I do. Next thing I want to mention is the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops. Surprisingly, I'm not wearing them on my face today, but I will be mentioning what I am. But if you go back and watch any of my recent tutorials, I use these in basically all of them. I haven't been able to get away from them. These give you a serious glow. If you want a really intense highlight, I would definitely suggest picking these up. They come in 3 colors. I got mine in the shade Morning Light. If you want to see how they look on the skin, go back and watch my most recent tutorial, but I'll just give you a swatch real quick. It's just a really beautiful highlight. It's a very intense highlight though, so if you're not into that, I wouldn't suggest these, but you can either mix them in with your foundation for an all-over radiance, or just pop them on the cheekbone, and they're just, I'm obsessed with them. So the next thing I want to talk about that I am wearing on my cheeks today is the Becca Highlight Low Light Perfecting Palette Pressed. And this is what it looks like. It comes with a highlighter and a contouring shade, and I've used this so many times on my channel. If you've been watching, you already know how obsessed I am with this thing. It's just like the perfect contouring color. If you're really fair, this might look a little bit muddy on you, but for anyone else, this is going to be a really beautiful contouring shade. And I'm also in love with the highlighter. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, so it's really pretty, and it gives you a nice all-over glow. The next two products I want to mention are both lip products, and I feel like they're underrated lip products that don't get enough credit that they need. One is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Pencil. These are the best lip liners I think I've ever tried. They go on so creamy and easily, but they're not like too creamy, if you know what I mean, and they last a really long time and look good basically under any lipsticks you use them under. So if you're looking for a really good lip liner, I would totally suggest checking these out because they're the bomb. And then the next lip product I have is also from Makeup Forever, and whenever I wear this color, you guys always ask me what I'm wearing. And this is the Aqua Rouge Waterproof Liquid Lip Color, and I got this one in the shade number 1. I'll show you guys a swatch real quick. It's just like the perfect nude, not too pink, not too brown. And then you have on the other side this like waterproof sealant, so when you put that on top of the color, it kind of gives it a waterproofing effect. But I like these because this side is like a liquid lipstick, but when you use this on top of it, it kind of doesn't make it look as matte, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. It kind of looks like a gloss, but it's a matte liquid lipstick. I don't know, they're really cool. They come in a lot of nice shades, and I don't really hear a lot of people talking about them, but if you guys are in the market for some really nice lip products, then I would definitely check out the lip liners and the Aqua Rouge Waterproof Liquid Lip Color. The next thing I want to talk about that I do have a separate video on, it's my most recent video, is the Buxom eyeshadows. This is the customizable palette, so you get to pick 6 of any of the shades and create your own palette for $40, which is a really good deal in my book. But these are the shades I picked, and they're all super pretty. I love the way they go on, they blend out so easily, and they're so pigmented. So if you want to check out that video too, go ahead and do that. But I think these are a great deal for the price, and they also have some pre-made palettes. You don't have to make your own palette, but why not? You get all your favorite shades for $40, so I would definitely recommend checking that out too. The next product I don't really know how to pronounce. I think it's Corez or Coors, I don't really know. I think it's Corez. I don't know if you guys can see, but it actually has like little rose petals in it, which I think is really cool. I actually got this as a sample from Sephora, but I ended up really liking it. I've been liking like mixing it in with my foundations or mixing it in with my moisturizer after I get out of the shower, or just applying it directly. The thing I like about it is if you ever tried a vitamin C serum before, sometimes they have this really strong like distinctive scent to it, but this one doesn't have that scent and it's not sticky like some vitamin C oils can be. This one has a rose scent, which is weird for vitamin C oils. They usually smell like vitamin C, but this one does not, so I've really been liking that because sometimes I'm sensitive to that smell. But this one just makes my skin feel really soft and hydrated. I love the benefits vitamin C has for the skin, but sometimes I just can't stand the smell. I do have other vitamin C oils that I'm just like about. So I was really glad when I got this one as a sample. So if you're looking for a really good facial oil, I would totally check this one out because it's been really good to me. And the last product I want to talk about is this NARS blush palette. I know this exact one is sold out. It was limited edition around like Christmas time, but they do have one that is almost exactly the same. It's very similar in color. This is just a really great blush palette. NARS blushes in general are really great and blendable and pigmented. These will complement a range of skin tones. It's a really great blush palette and you can't really go wrong with it, so I'll definitely link that one down below so you guys can check it out. But other than that, that's all the products I have today to show you guys. I hope you guys liked my recommendations and check some of them out. And if you get any of them, let me know which ones you guys get and if you like them. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!